This is Ice Cream Gecko, and in today's video we are going to take a look at Nutella Be Ready. I bought these for €2 and 19 at my local Globus not very long ago, and we are going to take a very close look at them together today. Pause if you want to read that, pause if you want to take a look at the stuff when you buy way too much of this stuff and then try to get some points and get a cheap like roll top rucksack or a cheap speaker or something else if you are into that. And pause if you want to take a look at the nutrition table. I'm going to open this up in just a second. First though, a little bit of a disclaimer why my hands are, well, stained a bit. I did like some chain maintenance on my motorcycle yesterday that wasn't making anything any cleaner, and then I tried out my Stanley Cook set yesterday for the first time, the wider, newer one. Did some one-pot pasta in it. Never did one-pot pasta before. I probably made it a bit too thick and maybe a bit, too little water in there, and it sort of like burnt in the very center a little bit. Then I tried to remove it with my hands, and then, well, I had a bit of burnt pasta jammed under my fingernail, which hurt a little bit, but it's fine now. And also, the day before yesterday, Tuesday, I was riding my bike in a proper downpour, and my gloves, my motorcycle gloves, they still leave my hands a bit stained after all these years of use still. They always have a bit of colour leaching out of that, which is still unfortunate, and today they still weren't dry and they still stained my hands. That's why my fingers are not as clean as they usually are for these videos. I try to take care of them for the videos, but today all just came together, it seemed. Here we've got the ingredients list. I didn't show you that previously. Is there anything else here of interest? Maybe. Okay, let's open up this thing. Zoom out again. Is there a pull tab thingy? Maybe I'm not seeing it. Okay, I'll just open it up here. Nutella Be Ready, 6 of them in here. Yeah, it really seems to be the case. I think it's called Be Ready because it is like bready, looks like a bread sort of ish, with the hazelnut filling in there. Nuss nougat cream, the nut nougat cream. Yeah, let's take one of these out. Size wise, this looks like a, well, size wise this is like a small granola bar, small-ish granola bar. Let's open up the thing. It looks a bit like these Löffelbiskuit. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, okay, now it really does look like a bread. Like a mix of a ciabatta and a baguette almost. Yeah, it's got a nice matte, shiny finish to it. It looks really nice. The bottom, it looks good too. Scent-wise, oh, it does smell really nice. Of like a proper sweet biscuit. Oh, the scent is much better than expected. It reminds me of Mulino Bianco cookies, these biscuits with the sugar on it, with no filling, nothing, just the like plain biscuit with the sugar sprinkled on top of it. Not the powdered sugar, but the regular stuff, and they have some sort of like image relief thingy in the center and then a border around it. Oh, they really do smell like that, I think. Or like these baby these baby biscuits they had from Hip, I think, back in the day. Well, when I was a baby or a child. Oh yeah. Scent-wise, I'm really enjoying this so far. Let's break this right there. Okay, now this is already not how I expected it to be. I expected there to be like hazelnut or nut and nougat cream throughout the thing, but it seems to be just blobs here where you have these blobbies, and in between those there's really nothing. It reminds me, like, when it comes to the actual biscuit dough here, looks wise and crack wise, of a fortune cookie. Yeah, let's go for a bite of this right piece. Yeah, it tastes of Nutella in a very, very boring biscuit. Never had a fortune cookie as boring in texture as this one is. It feels very foamy. think it should be more crumbly. It reminds me of these cheap waffle cones that you get with ice cream. Like back in the day, they used to have these like proper waffle cones that were rolled properly, like they had a proper thickness to them. Not necessarily thickness, but a proper density. But nowadays you get these cheaper foamy thingies, and this really reminds me of that. Texture-wise, in terms of like the bread part of the bready, I'm underwhelmed. Texture-wise on the inside, though, it seems to be fine. It tastes like regular nugget Nutella cream. Yeah, the inside, the filling is fine. Here we have to. I guess this is the sort of. Are we supposed to call it brittle? I mean, I guess it's supposed to be like brittle, but just again with this boring dough, it seems. Yeah, it feels like the exact same thing. No. I am a bit disappointed, I have to say. I thought that these were really nice, both in the filling and the shell. But the filling is really nice. It's Nutella. I mean, I do like Nutella, but the shell is really feeling a bit cheap. Yeah, like these modern foamy, cheaper ice cream waffle cones, which is unfortunate. It really is. No. I think I'm going to finish this off, and I will see you with the review sheet in just a second. Alright, the consumption process is complete, and we are ready to rate this with the review sheet. First impression wise, I give 1 out of 1 available point because it looked good and it did smell good. I don't have anything to complain in the first impression. 1 out of 1 available point. Therefore, color wise, same story here, nothing was really off color. It was looking as expected. Consistency and texture wise, I gave 1 out of 2 available points. The filling was nice, I don't have much to complain about that. Nice and creamy, flavor wise it was good too. But the shell, the actual bready of the Be Ready part, I guess, it doesn't feel very bready at all, but very cheap waffle, foamy, coney. Not very nice at all. And when you see here, this looks almost like a biscuit. You expect like the crumbliness of a biscuit almost, but not the sort of, I don't want to call it that, but cheap feeling texture of what we actually got. And therefore I can't really give more than 1 point out of 2 available points here. Taste-wise, I give 4 out of 5 available points, because flavor-wise it is overall fine. There could be a flavor to this stuff here too, a decent flavor, but it's comparatively neutral. The Nutella is really doing the main part here, which is to be expected. But it could be accompanied by a proper biscuit flavor, I think, and that's not necessarily what I got here, at least. I don't think I got that here. Therefore, 4 out of 5 available points. Theme realization-wise, I give 0.5 out of 1 available point, simply because, well, Nutella-wise, we got what we expected, filling-wise, but the Be Ready bready part on the outside, no. It just feels too cheap. It has got no resemblance whatsoever with like a bread or biscuit or whatever. It feels just like these texture-wise, these cheap ice cream waffle cones. And that's all that there is to it. I don't think that they did an incredibly good job here in that regard. I know why they went for something like this. I guess it's economically viable, and it also doesn't crumble to bits too much. You can see the crumbliness here. I can push together all the crumbs that I have here on my desk. There's very little available crumb-wise, and I do see why they made the choice that they did, but for an item that you want to enjoy, this should be a bit different. This is great for having a snack in the car, I guess. Probably a lot easier to to have in the glove compartment, in the glove box of your car. This is not going to melt to nothing like a regular chocolate bar would, stuff like that. I could imagine this to be a bit more resilient to heat. But sensation-wise, I don't think this is also great, and it doesn't make me happy in a way that I'm happy with. Therefore, I give it a 7.5 out of 10 as a final rating for the, well, Nutella Be Ready, the bready Nutella. Yeah, that shall be it for this particular video. If you've got a question or a video suggestion, leave it in the comment section down below. And if you want to see more videos just like this one, feel free to subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope I'm going to see you soon. Until then, bye bye.